If you want to find out how I'm doing on my rolling project pan, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and this is my monthly rolling project pan update. And I have quite a few updates for you, including pictures at the end of the video. I will put a timestamp right here for you so that you can jump right there if you don't want to see anything other than the progress pictures. But I do have some interesting verbal updates and reasons for subtractions, additions, that kind of thing that you might want to hear. Let's get right into it. And I want to go, as I usually do, with products from least used to most used. And I think I have 13. Yes, I have 13 products to talk about and possibly some new additions. Let's get right into it. So from least to most used is what I'm going to do. And so we're going to just go right through the ones I haven't used really quickly. Dip pomade, little samples, and Makeup Forever AQUA XL, and Makeup Forever HD foundation. None of these three I have used because I was focusing on other products. So we're moving on. I have a little bit of progress, and I put a new line on for the Joe Fresh Illuminating Primer. I am using it every single time I use foundation or BB cream as my primer, and it is amazing how long this stuff takes because the one pump is not a whole lot, but I don't mind it, and I will definitely keep using it to the end of, well, to the end of this bottle, but I don't think I would repurchase. It's fine. It works. And I have a lot of primers. Next up is my Juicy Tubes. I'm wearing it today. I have increased my use of it, and I think you can see that I'm almost ready to fold it over again. It's just, I can't quite yet, but I'm getting there. And I finished another lip gloss that is kind of in the orangey peach category, so that will leave more room for me to be using this one. Next up, I have my Tarte Insight Blush, which I used for at least half of last month. It is the blush that I have on today. And I am starting, I was saying I wasn't seeing progress, but I'm really starting to see progress in, you'll see right here how deep I am in the pan, on at least on this side. And I'm not focusing my brush because obviously it's not a very big pan, but I am really using it. And what makes it easy is it is a blush that goes with everything. It is now competing though with the Sun Blush from the Elizabeth Arden face palette from Holiday 2018 because I also have that one in a roulette pan collab. So I'm going to be going back and forth between the two blushes, but I think that's perfectly fine. Next up, I did show the Boiing concealer last time, and I'll show you the inside. I did scrape all the outer edge so I could get at the product because it was getting almost impossible to get enough on my finger for what I need. And I use this concealer around my nose mostly, and it does take forever, but I wanted to put it in this rolling project pan to make sure that it doesn't go bad before I can finish using it because it's a cream product. And so I'm making good progress. I use it every single time I do my makeup, and hopefully I will be through this one soon. Next up, we can talk about some brow products. This one I only used a couple of times this month, and you'll see a dip in the middle. And that is what I have in my brows today. And I decided I wanted to focus on this one more than the other couple of brow products that I have in my rolling project pan because it's pretty dark and we are getting into summertime, and I would like to use it probably by the end of May so that June, July, August I can wear the lighter pencil that I have. So this one is going to be in my brow a lot more over the coming weeks, and if I had been smart, I would have started doing that in February. Speaking of brow products, I have this brow pencil that I have been working on. It is my daily brow pencil. Now it's going to take a back seat now for the Rita Hazen dark brown black stick that I just showed you. But I have been using this one every day up to basically today, where I made the decision to just focus on something else in the project pan. But yeah, I'll continue to use it. It's fine. I'm amazed at how long this pencil takes to use, and it only cost me a couple bucks. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take. Another Joe Fresh product that I have used up enough of now that I can roll it up to show you. It is the Universal Brow Wax, but the problem is that it broke, and I should have, yeah, it doesn't even go down or up in the tube, so I can't even put a line for you anymore. That was the previous line, but now it just stays stuck in the tube. It won't go down and up because it's broken off the base. But I think I can show you how much I have left now. It's not a whole lot, but it is broken at the base, so I don't want to move it around too much. So 1 or 2 more updates and I should be done with this brow wax, and I won't be sad because I have a couple of other brow waxes to use, and it would be nice to get through one of them. And I have a really interesting situation with the butter bronzer. I ended up having to repress it. I'll put a picture right here of all of the repressing. I think there's 4 or 5 pictures. And what was happening is there was a big enough pan in the center that I was having trouble picking up the product with my brush. And so I have repressed it, and it looks like this. And so some of the waffling from the paper towel I used to soak up the alcohol and press it properly, it's starting to wear off. So I've been using it since repressing. It hasn't been many days that since I've repressed it, but it was such a good decision because the first time I used it after repressing, I was like, I can pick it up on my brush again without swirling over and over and over it to try to finagle. Plus, I think that once product is just on the rim of a pan, you're harming your brushes by going against the metal edges over and over to pick up product. So I'm a big fan of repressing. Next up, we have a product that I finished. If you will recall from a long while ago, I had, it's looking really gross. I had the Revlon BB cream in 010 with SPF 30, and I had depotted it because I couldn't get anything else out of the tube, and it was almost full when it went into this container, but as you can see, it is empty. I used the last of it this morning as I was getting ready to film this video. I knew I had very little left, and I stretched it out and made it work, so there is nothing left of that Revlon BB cream, and I'm really happy about it. And that will give me room to start using the Makeup Forever HD foundation that I haven't really been using because I was just trying to finish this product, which was older. And another product that I have finished, and I could not be happier. You know when I said there was another lip gloss, peachy pink lip gloss that was leaving my collection so I could focus on the juicy tubes? Well, it's another one of the products in this rolling project pan. It is the L'Oreal Le Gloss, and it's a color unknown, but if you'll remember this tube, I just decided this past month that this was my mission. I wore it so often, and I'm glad I did because I really enjoyed it, and I was worried that it was going to go off, and luckily I managed to dig out everything out of the tube before that happened, and I'm really happy to have done so. So 2 products finished. 2 products that I consider are well on their way to being done, and a number of other products that I'm just happy to have in my rolling project pan. But you will notice an absence of lip products now because the only thing I have in it is that orange Juicy Tubes. I am going to roll another one in, and it is an Estée Lauder lip gloss, and it's a high shine, I think. Oh, pardon me. It's a high gloss Ultra Brilliance from Estée Lauder, and I have quite a bit of progress on it already, but it just keeps getting lost in my makeup tray. I just don't go for it. So I know that if it's in my rolling project pan tray that I will keep going for it, and it's kind of nice because there's this one which is kind of a burgundy plum, and this one that is more orange. So they don't really compete with each other. They will work depending on the look that I'm wearing, and I think they're a really good combo to have as focus lip products in this rolling project pan. So that is all that I have for you as updates. What I made no progress on, finished, and now the new item. And I look forward to using all of this good stuff this month and reporting more progress next month. So let's get on with the show with all the pictures and the weights. You will see on the scale that I went from a total weight of products of 333 down to 320 grams. I managed to use 13 grams of products this month. All right, pictures are up. If you are on a rolling project pan, let me know some of the products that you're working on. I'd love to hear. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the pictures, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.